I saw someone on Instagram post about this and I was like, there's no way. It's like, it's too on the nose. But no, Trump has announced a Patriot Games for our, 250th anniversary as a country, with 2 elite athletes from each district competing to live. I don't know, like, it just writes itself. But we have to talk about bread and circuses. We have to talk about what the Hunger Games meant and why Suzanne Collins is a genius, right? I mean, she's alluding to the Roman Empire, but she's also alluding to just authoritarian states everywhere and how predictable they are, that they're like, listen, as long as you provide food and as long as you provide entertainment and distraction. Now, Trump didn't get the memo on the food part because of, SNAP and poverty, but the idea with the Romans, right, was panem et circenses. I didn't take Latin, so I don't know how to pronounce that one, but bread and circuses, right? This is what the gladiator fights were. This is what all of like the different, they had like hundreds of holidays by the height of the Roman Empire. And it was like, as long as the people are kind of happy, distracted, and fed, they're going to leave us alone. And that worked in the Roman Empire because people were mostly happy and fed. But what's also really interesting, and something Suzanne Collins knew very well, is that these types of events can also become focal points and rallying points for resistance if the people are not happy, fed, and distracted. Now, I'm not predicting that that's going to be the outcome of this. I just wanted to use this as a launching point to talk about the Nika riots. So in Constantinople, in the reign of Justinian, the people were not happy, right? Justinian had been like spending a lot of money, and there were just like a lot of things that they were frustrated with. And they had these big chariot races in the Hippodrome, right? This big kind of oval stadium in the middle of Constantinople. You can still see the outline of it in Istanbul. There were 2 rival kind of gangs, like fan groups, the Greens and the Blues, and basically one of the teams won and then the other one was mad. Anyway, it erupted into first kind of sports related riots and then just all out riots against like expressing their frustrations with the government. This actually leads to Justinian turning around the next year and being like, I'm really, really sorry, here, I'm going to build the Hagia Sophia for you, which I don't know how that helped with their frustrations with his spending, but I think they were happy with it. Anyway, I'm now just patiently waiting for them to announce that there's going to be a big opening ceremony where each of like the boy and girl athletes are going to be like dressed in like the style of their state, and poor West Virginia is going to have to be District 12. Just remember who the real enemy is.